You can always invoke your name in his reverence for his truth manifesting truthfully in your life. Not only you should serve me, not only you should fear me, you should swear by my name. Did Rabbi Moshe make that up, or is that in the Bible? Is Deuteronomy in the Bible? Is Devarim in the Bible? Are you Israel? Were your ancestors given the Torah? Then why aren't we swearing Yahweh's name with discretion under the right conditions and the right circumstances? You shall. That's a positive command. You shall. Go with me, please, to Shemot 22. Shemot 22. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. I said Baruch Hashem Yahweh.
Baruch Yahweh.
How many want me to keep going for another 2 hours? There you go. Daniel's my kind of guy. Shemot 22, 10 and 11. If a man deliver to his neighbor a donkey or an ox or a sheep or a beast to guard, shomer, and it dies or is hurt and driven away, no man seeing it, then shall an oath of Yahweh be between them both. Meaning, if you gave something to your neighbor and it was driven away or hurt or dies and there were no witnesses as to what happened, there will be an oath between them that he does not put his hand to his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept it and not repay. Meaning, the oath in Yahweh's name shall be what? Accepted or what? Binding. Hello?
Yeah.
There are no witnesses, but the oath in Yahweh's name shall be what? Accepted and binding, even without witnesses. It shall be accepted and it shall be binding. Isn't that a way to settle disputes? When there are no witnesses? Baruch Hashem Yahweh. Vayikra 19:12. Vayikra 19:12. And you shall not swear, here it is, you shall not swear by my name at all, anytime, anywhere, or I will destroy you. Is that what it says?
No.
Is that what it says?
No.
What does it say? The same thing Yeshua said in Matthew 5. It says, you shall not swear by my name, what? Falsely, neither shall you defile the name of your Elohim. I am Yahweh. In context, how was Israel defiling his name? By swearing in his name? No, by swearing falsely in his name. That's how they were defiling his name. They were swearing falsely. Yahweh never, religion says, don't swear in Yahweh's name. Yahweh says, no. You should swear in my name under certain circumstances, but you should never swear falsely in my name. Are you getting this? I said, are you getting this?
Yes.
Devarim 10:20. Devarim 10:20. Devarim 10:20. Here it is again. Yahweh says it more than once. You shall fear Yahweh your Elohim. Him shall you serve. And to him shall you what? Cleave. And swear by his name. Are we getting the point yet? Did Yahweh say it once in Torah and we have to kind of weed between the lines to find it? No, it's all over the place. It's in Vayikra, it's in Shemot, it's in Devarim more than once. You shall swear by my name. Part of being faithful to Yahweh, or cleaving to Yahweh, which is a metaphor, what does it mean to cleave to Yahweh? To stay close to him, to be faithful to him, right? One of the ways to be faithful to Yahweh is to swear in his name when your life depends on it, when your reputation and character depends on it. Or religion told me I shouldn't be swearing to God, and I promised Mama before she went home to be with the Lord that I would never swear in God's name. Go ahead, honor that pledge, because I don't want you swearing in God's name, and neither does the Torah. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. How many want to get blown away? Now, before I blow you away, go to Ephraim 6:16. We see it here again in the Brit Chadashah. Yaakov said it, Yeshua said it, don't swear falsely. Not by Jerusalem, not by Bet HaMikdash, not by the altar, not by the gift. It is never right to swear falsely. That's what Yeshua was teaching. It is never allowed to swear falsely. But if Yeshua said don't swear at all, we have a serious religious problem. The Father says one thing in the Torah, and Yeshua allegedly says something else. That can't be. The problem is in the Greek, not in the Aramaic. In the Aramaic, we don't have that problem. Ivrim, Hebreos 6:16. Ivrim 6:16. Is anyone still enjoying? Okay. For men truly swear by the greater than themselves, and every dispute among Israel, the true settlement is by oath. Hello? Let's read it again. For Israelite men, is this the book of Chinese or the book of Hebrews? Is this the book of Koreans or the book of Hebrews? You sure? You don't want to pray about that, right? Okay. Among Hebrew men and women, they truly swear by Yahweh the greater than themselves, because when we swear according to Torah, in every dispute, meaning serious dispute, not little peanut butter and fuller brush type disputes, in every dispute among the true settlement, turn to your neighbor and say, the true settlement is by an oath. If a husband and wife are accusing each other of infidelity, Israelite brother, this is a very good time to swear in Yahweh's name. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow may not come. Because you may be out on the street before the snow hits the ground. But don't you dare do it for the Amway peanut butter, no matter how expensive it was. Isn't that funny the way the devil works? Everybody's going to go home today to talk about Amway peanut butter. What was that man saying about Amway peanut butter? I'm an Amway distributor. I put my life and my soul into my business. How dare that man talk about my business that way? Thinking he's funny all along. That wasn't funny. He offended me. And I'm not coming back. You ever love the way these folks don't come back? They don't just leave and say, thank you, Yahweh, for taking me out of that place. They stand in the hall waiting for someone to come out so they can announce it to them. Go tell the rabbi I'm not coming back. They stand in the hall. Come on now, you tell the rabbi I'm not coming back. Yeah, they're being led by the Spirit. Mm-hmm. Might be an Amway spirit. It's not the Ruach HaKodesh. Getting quiet now. Ivrim's, that's one deficiency you guys have sitting in the back. You run into all the folks who give you messages to give to the rabbi. Tell the rabbi, I'm not coming back. No, you tell the rabbi. Well, I'm scared. Well, he hasn't killed anybody in the last 5 years. So what's Yahweh saying? You may want to move forward a couple of rows. Ivrim 6:16. Men settle every dispute by an oath. In context, by the oath of invoking Yahweh's name. This is the book of Ivrim. Good. Go to Yehoshua 2. Yehoshua 2. You ever hear of a woman named Rahab? How many know she joined Israel when she was protected? She hid the spies, and she was what? Saved. Amen? Now look at this, verse 12. Joshua 2:12. Now therefore please swear to me by Yahweh. Notice, Rahab talking. Swear to me by Yahweh, meaning she was a heathen, but she knew how to what? Swear. Protect her integrity, that she did hide the spies. Right? She didn't want to be killed, she wanted to protect her integrity. That I have shown you chesed, and that you will also show chesed to my Abba's bayit, and give me an emet sign of chesed. You will keep alive my Abba, my Iba, my brothers, my sisters, and they haven't delivered Chaim to them. She put the two spies under an oath. Amen? And they took the oath in Yahweh's name. So how did Rahab join Israel? By swearing allegiance to the leaders of Israel in Yahweh's name. Here's a way to become Israel without converting to Judaism. You go to a religious Beit Din of Nazarene Yisrael and you say, in the name of Yahweh, I swear I will live and practice Torah the way He wants me to all the days of my life. Your people are my people. Your Elohim is my Elohim. Where you go, I will go. Where you are buried, I will be buried. That's how Rachav became Israel. There's a conversion for you. For with the mouth, confession is made to salvation and to conversion. It's always a matter of the mouth, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. You want to be Jewish? No problem. You want to be an Ephraimite? No problem. Now, swear in the name of Yahweh that you'll faithfully defend and protect the Constitution of the nation, which is the Torah. How did George Bush become president? He was inaugurated through his confession. Well, Rabbi, they want me to go through classes and pay membership fees, and I've got to prove my Jewishness. You know, that my grandmother was Jewish and my great-grandmother was Jewish. I've got to prove it, and if I don't prove it, they won't let me convert. Okay? Here's what you do. You say to the rabbi, in all due respect, okay, I respect you, you're an honest man, you're a man of integrity. I will prove, and I'll go looking for a dead Jewish grandmother so I can become Jewish. I'll try to dig one up on the internet. If you prove that you're Jewish. Me? I'm the rabbi. The rabbi might say, what do you mean? Of course I'm Jewish. I'm the rabbi. Don't you see the spot outside that says reserved for rabbis' parking car? You think I'd have my own parking space if I wasn't Jewish? I got my own parking spot. No, Rabbi. You just, according to Torah, we have to use equal weights and measures. Yahweh hates an unjust weight and an unjust balance. Amen? I'm an Ephraimite, returning to Israel, wandering the nations. I know I'm Israel. I know it in my heart. I can't prove it because what happened to the temple records in 70 CE, they were destroyed by the Roman Emperor Titus. I can't prove I'm an Israelite. You're putting a burden on me that you're not putting on yourself. You're violating the Torah of equal weights and measures. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Rabbi, no problem. I'll renounce Yeshua. I will reject Yeshua publicly, and I'll become a traditional Jew just like you. But since you put the burden of proof on me to prove that I have a Jewish blood or Jewish ancestry, you prove it. I can't. What do you mean you can't? Driving a Cadillac doesn't mean you're Jewish. You prove from birth certificates dating back to the times of the temple. You prove to me you're Jewish. I can't. The rabbi will say, my grandmother told me, my great-grandmother told her, my great-great-grandmother came from Europe, through Poland, through Lithuania, through Russia, through Belarus, then 10 generations ago, through the Ukraine. I said, okay, 10 generations ago, 10 times 70 is 700 years. Rabbi, I want a certificate. The fact that I'm a human being, that I've been born, I can prove to you through a certificate that I'm born. It's called a birth certificate. Now, if you are a Jew, you need to be able to show me certified to temple times by the Kohanim, where the records were kept in the temple, that you can trace your Jewish ancestry back 2,000 years. The rabbi will say, I can't. Right. But why did you just put that burden on me? End of story. No one can prove that they're Jewish. Other than my mother told me, I eat matzo ball soup, I speak Yiddish, I do this, I do that. That's fine. How do we know, Rabbi, again, in all due respect, I don't usually make it a practice talking back to rabbis, but how do we know, in all due respect, I believe that your Judaism goes back 700 years, but is it not possible that 800 years ago, somewhere in the early Middle Ages, that there was a Jewish woman who threatened to be killed because she was Jewish, who converted to Catholicism and married a Catholic and started raising their children as Jews because they wanted to raise their children as Jews. But because biblically heritage goes through the father, the Irish Catholic man had no Jewish blood. But that woman was Jewish, but they made a decision as husband and wife to raise their children Jewish. But because genealogy goes through the father, 8 generations ago there was an Irish Catholic man who had no Israelite blood. Now 8 generations later you're telling me that I'm Jewish. So in other words, I'm supposed to take your word for it because the furthest back you can go is 8 generations. So when I tell you that I know in my heart that I am Israel returning, why don't you take my word for it? You can't prove it, and neither can I. And for you to make me prove it when you can't prove it is a violation of the Torah of equal weights and measures. Talk to me, somebody. Don't fall for that. Don't ever fall for that. Say, well, I can't be Jewish because I'm black. Really? Really? Most of his children were black. Since when does that disqualify somebody from being Jewish? Or Israelite? Well, I don't know about that. Really? Well, he married an Ethiopian woman. What color do you think his children were? Ephraim's mother was a Hamite from Egypt. And Joseph married a dark-skinned Hamite. What color do you think Ephraim was? Are you Ephraimites? Mm-hmm. Black, dark, I don't care. They sure weren't Caucasian. Why don't people put the pressure on the white Jewish Caucasians to prove they're Israel? How come the proof is always put on those that are perceived to be in the minority? This is a joke, man, but it's a bad joke. Israelite heritage was never determined by race. It was determined by faith and joining the people of Israel. You have the faith of the people of Israel. Do you wish to join them? Come on in. We've been waiting for you.
Hallelujah.
Baruch Hashem. Go to Yirmiyahu 12. Yirmiyahu 12. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. Amen. We got to go quickly for the sake of time. Yirmiyahu 12, 16. Here it is, notice. And it shall come to pass if they will diligently learn the halakha of my people. If the nations of the latter days, this is an end time prophecy, Jeremiah 12, 16. If the nations of the latter days will come and learn my ways, my halakha, and the halakha of my people, meaning anybody, not just white Jews, anybody, if they will learn the halakha of my people, and they, here notice, and they will learn to swear by my name, Yahweh lives, as they taught my people to swear by the Lord Baal. I swear to God, I swear by Baal, I swear by the Lord. Somebody taught us how to swear to God when we were heathens. Someone taught us how to swear to Baal. Yahweh says, if you will unlearn how to swear to Baal and start taking your oaths to Yahweh, then I will rebuild you, Jeremiah 12, 16, in the middle of my people Israel. Not in a Gentile church, not in a separate Gentile entity, not someone who does Easter and Christmas while my people do Pesach and Shavuot. When I rebuild you, I will rebuild you and restore you in the midst of Israel.
Hallelujah.
Go ahead and shout, somebody. If you learn how to swear by the name of Yahweh and you walk in the halakha of the people of Israel, when I rebuild your identity and who you are, I won't do it in a Western Gentile mindset. I'll rebuild you in the middle of those who are Israel, and thus you will become Israel.
Hallelujah.
If Yahweh rebuilds you in the midst of Israel, you become Israel.
Yes.
If he wants to rebuild you in a garage, you become a car. If he wants to rebuild you in a bagel shop, you become a bagel. But if he's going to rebuild you in Israel, let's wake up and smell the coffee. That means he wouldn't be rebuilding us as Israel if he were in Israel.
Read verse 17.
Baruch Hashem Yahweh. But if they will not obey, I will utterly pluck up and destroy that nation. They're not talking about Jews. They're talking about non-Israelite nations that can become Israel in the latter days.
That's right.
How? By learning to swear by the name of Yahweh. You see, there was a formula and we missed it. Now, here's how we swear in the name of Yahweh. A lot of other scriptures, write these down. I'm going to close for the sake of time. I won't do too many. 1 Samuel 14:39, you'll see this, very important. Don't lose me now. 1 Samuel 14:39, 1 Shmuel 14:45, 1 Shmuel 19:6, 1 Shmuel 23b, 2 Shmuel 4:9, Jeremiah 23:7, Jeremiah 23:8, Jeremiah 16:14 through 17 we just read. I'm going to read you a couple more and then I'll close. Here is how we swear in the name of Yahweh to be rebuilt as Israel. Where? In the midst of Israel. I'm sweating, that means I'm getting fired up. Goodness gracious. And I'm going to T.D. Jakes and I'm getting fired up.
Oh, Rabbi.
Hallelujah.
Baruch Hashem Yahweh.
Baruch Hashem Yahweh. Okay.
Here it is. Notice. When should we swear? Over the peanut butter and the toothpaste? We have a little argument with our wife?
No.
You changed the channel, no. Yes, you did, no. I saw you, no. It was somebody else, no. It was a ghost, no. It was the Holy Ghost, no. No ghost is holy, can't be a Holy Ghost. But did somebody change the channel? I swear to you, no, do that. You're right. Just protect yourself as a last line of defense. Don't go swearing around commonly and bringing damnation on yourself. This is a last resort defense for your character and your reputation.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Which?
But what is the formula? En nombre de Yeshua. See? No. En nombre de Padre Celestial Yahweh. Right? Right. There's a formula. I'm telling you, Yeshua used it, the Talmudim used it, the Jews used it, the Ephraimites used it, the Jews used it before they taught us to unuse it. Don't you understand we're in the restoration of all things? So how do we swear as Israel if we're forced to protect our integrity and reputation? How do we swear? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will. Right? Wrong. Here it is. Ready? I'm getting some holy lips, so I better move on. Here it is. Verse number 16. If they will diligently, both houses will repent. Christianity that teaches it's not right to swear to Yahweh. Judaism that says you can swear but not in Yahweh's name. If they will, the nations will not follow the waywardness of the both houses. And it will come to pass, if they will diligently learn the halakha, the true Torah of my people, they shall fear, cleave, and swear by my name. What does the Torah say? They shall fear, cleave, and swear by my name. What does the Torah say? They shall fear, cleave, and swear by my name. What does the Torah say? They shall fear, cleave, and swear by my name. If they will learn that halakha, not only will they be rebuilt, notice, if they teach my people the true Torah halakha to swear by my name, as Yahweh lives. That's how you do it. The title of this message, as Yahweh lives.
Yahweh lives out. Tune it again tomorrow.
As Yahweh lives. Just quickly, go to Ruth. Yirmiyahu 12:16. Ruth, give me a page, please. We'll see it in a few places. I don't have the time to go into it. As Yahweh lives. Give me a page for Ruth. Use the table of contents if you have to. 833. 833. Ruth 3:13. Stay this night, and it will be in the morning. That's talking about this sermon. Only kidding. That if you will redeem, if Boaz will redeem you, Ruth, Tov, let him redeem you. But if he will not redeem you, then I'm talking Boaz talking to Ruth, if he, meaning your relative, who has the first opportunity, if he will not redeem you, watch this, then I will redeem you as Yahweh lives. How did Ruth become an Israelite? When Boaz put himself under an oath that if your closest of kin does not redeem you, as Yahweh lives, I will redeem you. That's how we bind our oaths in Yahweh's name. As Yahweh live.
Amen. Baruch Hashem Yahweh.
Let's continue. You'll see another example. Yirmiyahu 23:7. Yirmiyahu 23:7. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. Therefore, this is powerful. Oh, this is powerful. Yirmiyahu 23, Jeremiah 23:7. Therefore, see, the days are coming, saith Yahweh, that they will no more say, Yahweh lives. You see it? Who brought up the children of Israel from the land of Mitzrayim, meaning that there will be another oath, replacing the first oath. Watch, verse 8. But Yahweh lives, who brought up and led the Zerah, the seed of Ephraim, or Beit Yisrael, from the north country, and all the countries where I had driven them, said to their own land. How did Yahweh bring Israel out of Mitzrayim? By the oath, as Yahweh lives. But in the end days, how is he going to bring back